my friends. Welcome to SEP, Slow English Podcast. I'm Grace. Today's episode is a listening practice for B2 learners. This means intermediate to upper intermediate level. I will speak clearly and at a moderate pace. You can just listen and enjoy the story. Today, I want to tell you an inspiring story. A story about never giving up. A story about a man who had only $7 in his pocket. And today, he's one of the biggest stars in the world. His name is Dwayne Johnson, but you probably know him as The Rock. So make yourself comfortable. Take a deep breath, and let's begin. Dwayne Johnson was born in 1972 in California. His family was not rich. His father was a professional wrestler. His name was Rocky Johnson. Wrestling was in Dwayne's blood. But life was not easy. The family moved many times. Dwayne changed schools often. He never had a stable home. When he was 14, his family was evicted from their apartment. Evicted means they had to leave because they could not pay rent. Imagine that feeling. You are a teenager. You come home from school, and you see your things on the street. Your mother is crying. That was Dwayne's reality. He later said, "I remember my mother crying. And I remember thinking, one day, I will change this." That moment changed him. It planted a seed in his heart, a seed of determination. Dwayne loved sports. He was big, strong, and fast. In high school, he played football. He was very good. So good that he got a scholarship to play at the University of Miami. A scholarship means the university pays for your education if you play for their team. This was his dream. He wanted to become a professional football player. He wanted to play in the NFL, the National Football League. That is the biggest football league in America. But then, disaster struck. In his final year, Dwayne got injured. He hurt his back badly. The injury ended his football career. Just like that, his dream was over. He graduated from university, but he had no job, no money, no clear future. He moved to a small apartment, and one day, he checked his bank account. He had only $7. $7 to his name. He felt lost. He felt like a failure. He said, "Have you ever felt like that? Like everything is falling apart?" Dwayne felt that way too. Dwayne's father was a wrestler, and Dwayne decided to try wrestling too. Maybe it was in his blood. Maybe it was his last option. He didn't know. But he had to try something. He started training. Wrestling is not easy. It is physical. It is painful. And it requires great performance skills. You need to entertain people, not just fight. At first, Dwayne was not good. He made mistakes. People did not cheer for him. In fact, in his early matches, the audience booed him. Booed means they made loud, negative sounds because they did not like him. That hurts. Imagine working so hard and people tell you they don't like you. But Dwayne did not quit. He kept training. He kept learning. He studied other wrestlers. He worked on his personality. He created a character called The Rock. And slowly, things changed. People started to love The Rock. He became funny. He became confident. He had a special energy. When he walked into the ring, people cheered. He said, "It takes time to find who you are. I failed many times before I became The Rock." The late 1990s, The Rock was one of the biggest stars in wrestling. He was famous. He was loved. But Dwayne wanted more. He wanted to try acting. Many people laughed at this idea. They said, "Wrestlers cannot be actors. Stay in the ring." But Dwayne did not listen. He believed in himself. In 2001, he got his first big movie role. It was a film called The Mummy Returns. He played a character called the Scorpion King. The movie was a success, and Hollywood noticed him. They gave him his own movie, The Scorpion King, in 2002. But again, it was not easy. Some people said he could not act. Some critics were harsh. Critics are people who review and judge movies. Dwayne did not give up. He took acting classes. He worked with coaches. He chose different types of roles: action movies, comedies, family films. He wanted to show his range. Year after year, he got better. Movie after movie, he proved himself. Today, Dwayne Johnson is one of the highest-paid actors in the world. He has been in huge films like Fast and Furious, Jumanji, and Moana. So, what can we learn from Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's story? Lesson 1: failure is not the end. Dwayne failed at football. He had only $7, but he did not stop. He tried something new. He kept moving forward. He often says, "Success is not always about greatness. It's about consistency. Consistent hard work leads to success." Lesson 2: believe in yourself, even when others don't. When Dwayne wanted to be an actor, people doubted him, but he believed in his own potential. And that belief carried him forward. Lesson 3: work harder than everyone else. The Rock is famous for waking up at 4 a.m. every day. He trains, he works, he prepares. He says, "Be the hardest worker in the room." That discipline, that commitment is what made him successful. Lesson 4: stay humble and kind. Even though Dwayne is a huge star, he is known for being kind. He takes time for his fans. He helps people. He remembers where he came from. He once said, "It's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice." Today, Dwayne Johnson is not just an actor. He is a businessman. He has his own production company. He has his own tequila brand. He is a social media icon with millions of followers. But more than that, he is an inspiration. He shows us that your past does not define your future. He shows us that hard work, belief, and persistence can change everything. From $7 to millions. From sleeping in a small apartment to living in a mansion. From being booed to being loved by millions. That is the power of never giving up. My friends, I hope this story inspires you. Maybe you are facing challenges right now. Maybe you feel stuck. Maybe you feel like giving up. But remember The Rock's story. Remember that he was once broke, lost, and uncertain. And look at him now. Your story is not over. Keep working. Keep believing. Keep pushing forward. As Dwayne says, blood, sweat, and respect. As Dwayne says, blood, sweat, and respect. First two you give. Last one you earn. So go out there and earn your success. one step at a time. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of SEP Slow English Podcast. I'm Grace, and I hope you enjoyed this story. If you liked this episode, please subscribe to our channel, leave a comment and tell me what inspires you about the rock story, and share this episode with someone who needs motivation today. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep believing in yourself. Bye for now.